I know that you were able to find $4.5 billion in tax subsidies for Foxconn, even though you're talking about your budget. You accepted donations of over $750,000 from lead paint manufacturers and then attempted to bar 170 victims of lead paint poisoning from being able to sue. And I do remember when a Buffalo radio DJ prank called you pretending to be David Koch, and you sounded like you were about one question away from asking him what he was wearing. So my question for you is, how do you sleep knowing that you've used power to hurt people instead of help them? And do you believe that the Koch brothers will turn you from a puppet made out of ham into a real boy if you hurt enough people?
Well, this is the wonder of American discourse. As another speaker in our circuit, Ben Shapiro, says, the facts don't care about your feelings. In this case, the reality is you can make up anything you want, and I've seen plenty of that in the past 8.5, 9 years. Good example of Foxconn. Go back and ask anybody in the state legislature how much money they've got thus far. Not a penny. They only get money based upon what they earn. Like any other economic entity in the state of Wisconsin, they have to earn tax credits. So you can say whatever you want, but the facts are the facts. They haven't earned any tax credits,
180 people's jobs so far.
which is why they don't.
13,000.
Which,
cut that down to 1,500.
which is why they haven't got any tax credits yet. So,
Still took eminent domain. Still stole people's homes for this.
no, in the end,
Freedom.
and I didn't take any of that. The state didn't do any of that. Economic development projects in that area is one of the fastest growing corridors in the entire Midwest, one of the fastest growing in the country, and they don't get any tax credits, so they create jobs and make the capital investments that they claimed along the way. So that's just one of the many misstatements you made along the way.
So you don't have trouble sleeping at night?
No, again, because the facts are the facts, and I don't listen to, it's why I haven't read the comments on social media for 7.5 years, because people, like your statements, like to make up things that they hear from people that they want to believe, when the reality is, that's one of the problems, and actually Barack Obama, I don't often agree with him, but I agreed with something he said the other day. I don't know how many people saw this, but he was talking to his foundation about the climate in America today, particularly on social media. It's part of the reason why I don't read comments on social media, because people on the left and on the right in some cases, so I'm not saying it's exclusive out there, say things based on things they hear from sources they want to believe, as opposed to looking at the facts, and then we can have a disagreement on what the facts are, but the facts were not included in your statements out there. You can have a debate about whether you think it's a good idea to offer incentives in the first place, but for example, they haven't earned those, so they don't get the money from the state. It's just like other things out there, but people repeat misstatements enough time, particularly on social media. It's one of the things President Obama talked about the other day, is that if we're going to ever get things done in America, we've got to have a different discord out there that says, I can respect your disagreements, but at least we should actually begin by talking about facts.